to another episode 9 of Jones Street Radio. I'm back. I know I missed I think 1 or 2 weeks already. I'm not sure, but I'm back. I'm back in February. I've been out here grinding, out here working. My song Jonas Part 1 is out. I'm recording this on a Saturday, and I just sent off a song, which I'm gonna talk about later on in today's video. But yeah, I'm out here working, man. Create things, trying to make things happen. And, just out here just pushing. Just out here really just pushing. You know what I mean? Trying to make things happen. And I'm just really out here just working. Like creating stuff. I was in a bit of a what is it called? I was in a bit of a dry patch. Creatively I wasn't like, coming up with ideas. Like songs I couldn't come up with a song. I talked to my sister. She was like, yo, just pray about it. You got it, Then after that, like, the pen just started going. Like, normally I don't. Normally I'm stubborn in my ways. Like when I write a verse, I normally keep what I have, or I'll just rewrite it again. Like, like take some words out, add different words. But I like scrapped that verse, rewrote it again, scrapped that, rewrote it again. Sometimes you get a dose of writer's block, but I got over that hump and I was just like, pen game was just going crazy. I was just like, you know what? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And it was amazing. I was like, yes, I'm back. So other than that, like, I was out with my mom the other day. We stopped by the bank, and a restaurant that I saw on the Food Network called Maple Street Biscuit Company. They have a Dallas location because there's one out of Frisco. And I'm like, go to this place I saw on Food Network. I don't know. I think it was on what's the name of that show? Food Paradise. It was on one of them joints. And it was on there. I'm like, oh, I love a good chicken biscuit. I love a good chicken biscuit. And I found out, oh, okay, they going to Frisco, but I ain't driving all the way out. I'm not going all the way to Frisco just for that. And then they don't stay open all day. They only stay open from like 7 to 3. Like their window of openness is like very, very slim. Like if you miss it, you miss it. You know what I mean? So when I got there, we didn't eat anything because I wasn't planning on spending no money that day. But now I know that they're there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back. And I looked at because my boy Izzy on my podcast, Show About Nothing, which y'all should check out. I'm at the Show About Nothing podcast. It's a sports podcast, super funny show, and all sports all the time. I told him about it, and they have one in Georgia. And I got one of these boys doing about 45 minutes from my crib when I first told him, like. So he went in there, he enjoyed it. I bet. And I told him he got one. Oh man, he gonna love the food, man. You got it. Like, man, make sure you get there because I'm like, yeah. I saw on their sign, they don't stay open long. And it's like, it's very community based. They got like community leaders in the store. Like it's unlike any kind of restaurant you think. It's not like it's a dope concept that they have. So I'm gonna check that spot out. But let me get into today's topic. I don't want to talk too much about the food portion, but I love food. I love it. Food is life. But today's topic, the first topic I'm going to talk about is, I normally don't do this. Like, I've always wanted to do this, but I never got a chance to do it musically. I'm in the storytelling phase right now. Like, I'm in the story I'm in the storytelling season. I'm about telling stories now. Like, and last year I wrote a song called Location, right? And listen, give me some more. You know I gotta keep the H2O on deck. I wrote a song called Location. And it did really, really well. And I didn't know how well it did until I got told about it. I got a write-up about it in the Dallas, not the Dallas Observer. I think it's gonna happen now because I spoke it out loud. Because it was in Central Track. I say Dallas Observer. That must be the Lord telling me that I'm gonna get in the Dallas Observer because that's a goal of mine. I got a write-up about it in Central Track. And years prior, I got a small column. I'm talking about. It wasn't even like, it was just like a paragraph. You know what I mean? It wasn't even JunesEightyEIght, God Stereotypes, Deep Ellum, Huey Newton in the news. That's exactly how it was just like that. So I see on my, I'm giving y'all a backstory on my song. So I wrote the song, then I wrote it, and I'm singing on it a little bit. Because when I sent it off, I'm like, I told the engineer, like, yo, don't add auto-tune on my voice. I don't want to sound like no T-Pain. Like, do what you do, but don't make me sound like auto-tune. Don't auto-tune me like that. And he said, all right. And it came out great. Because I'm self-conscious about my singing. I know I'm not the best singer. I'm like, anyway, but everybody heard the song, like, yo, that you? Homegirl Adriana. She's like, who's that singing? Like, me, like, you sound really good on this. Like, I like your voice. Like, thank you. And everybody kept saying, I appreciate it. And I wrote that song last summer, and it's a relationship song. Pretty much, long story short, I'm about to get to that part. I wrote that song not thinking about anything else. It's a relationship song about success, the fear of success. And the girl you talk to at the time, you're telling her that she's calming you down, like it's gonna be okay. You're just in your feelings, don't worry about it, and blah blah blah. And I wrote that song, not thinking nothing of it. It got put on one of the Dallas Spotify playlists, and it got a write-up I was real grateful for, which led to another write-up on my project, the 88 tape, which that song was featured on. And, you know, the rest is history. So, a few months later, I heard another beat. This song is just, in my mind, this song is really, really good. And I said, I do a continuation of this song if the right beat comes across my desk. And one day, the right beat came across my desk. I'm like, oh, I like this. I like the beat. So I sent it to my boy Ant. My boy Kid Fan of the Blurred Spot podcast. I'm on that podcast as well. Shout out to my cousin Crystal and everybody over there. I sent it to him. Because he's a big music kid. He loves music. He supports. You know, that's my guy. He's like, yo. He looked at me like, yo, this sound. This guy got the. It's like, it kind of sounds like. You know, like, yo, you can make this like a continuation. Because in my mind, I already knew what I wanted to do. In my mind, I know I want to do, but I want you to hear the beat first. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but just listen to it. Like, yo, you lean back. This could be like a continuation of that one track you just put out. I said, so to say, like, nah, the other joint. On the location, like, yeah. Like, it could be like a continuation of that. I'm like, all right. And in my mind, I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to call it. You know, yo, man, you should call it like ETA or something like that. Something like you got location like ETA, something like that. So like destination, like yeah. You know what? I'm glad you said that because I was thinking about doing that with this song anyway. So you saying that gives me validation that I should do that. So like, cool, bang out. So I write the song. I've been sitting on this song for a while. Like, oh yeah, I've been sitting on this song for a long time. I think I've been about a very long time, like since last summer. Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a minute. It's been a while. You know, so I recorded it, no hook to it. And I'm trying to find out. I know what y'all think. We'll get to the point. So I'm doing a trilogy. So it's location, destination, and the last song is arrival. And so there's a concept to the first two songs that when you listen to the first two, you're gonna understand where I'm going with it. Then when the last song drops, like, oh, that's where he was going. So I'm like, and I go back and say this, I always want to do like a trilogy, something like that. I always want to do like a 3-part story, but I can never like get it to where I want it to be. But in this song, it kind of goes full circle back to another song I did way back called, I did a callback to my song All Better. You know what I mean? Which is probably one of my biggest songs on Spotify. You know, excuse me. So did like a mini callback, but that song that had nothing to do with this song. I didn't know. Easter egg, just tell you that now. But I'm like, I wanted to do this. Like, cool. But I didn't force it. That's the thing with stuff like this. I didn't want to force anything. Everything came organically. Even with the last song, it was like, it was just, everything was perfect. So this trilogy, when you hear it, oh snap. And the way these 3 songs are set up, you can listen to them location, destination, arrival, or you can listen to them backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like you listen to them backwards, it's gonna tell a different story. You know what I mean? So the original way, you get the one story, you get my version of the story. Then if you listen to it backwards, you get it another way. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really do that on purpose. And like when I went back and listened, like, this could be told. If you really pay attention, like you can really do it that way. You listen to the lyrics, you listen to everything, you can like listen to it backwards. You know, boom, boom. But I was like, this is a really great concept. And I let Izzy hear, because I let my boy Izzy hear all the stuff. Like, I let a select few people that hear everything in the rough draft form. And when he heard the last song, the face he made when he heard that song, like, because, like I said, I'm not going to tell you what this song, because it's going to give it away. But when he heard, like, like, when the verse came, like, ooh, he made that, like, that funk face, like, ooh. I didn't see that, bro. I didn't expect that, bro. I didn't expect that. I'm like, don't cap me, bro. I ain't capping, bro. Like, you know me. Yeah, he's like, bro. I'm like whiskey. You know I'm a straight shooter, bro. True. So yeah, man. This is like a full story that we listen like, this is kind of crazy, which makes it kind of like, I'm trying to figure out how I want to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, locations already on one project, and these other 2 songs are like, but I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Like, it's one of them joints where like, when you hear like, this guy really like, he came up with this, like, it's like, you gotta stay creative, man. You gotta stay creative. And with staying creative, I gotta say this. I feel like a lot of people, I spoke about this before, you can't make it in a year. You know what I mean? I remember having a conversation with a colleague of mine years ago, and I remember seeing it like in movies and people telling their kids this back in the day. Oh, you want to do this music thing? You want to do this, and the third? You know what? I'm going to give you a year. You got a year to make something happen, or like acting or comedy or whatever it takes. I'm going to give you a year. If you don't make it in a year, you better give it up. You got to find a real job. Damn, like a year? Like, if you really think about it, a year is not enough, especially in music, especially in comedy. In anything, you can't, unless you got a machine behind you, yeah, a year is just enough. But if you're a civilian, aka a person who ain't got the money you got money like that, but you ain't got money just to studio time, beats, this, that, you feel me? You ain't got it like that. You ain't flexing like that. You're not doing it like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You're not putting out the money like that. It's like, all right, cool. I want to, especially if you're like working on like a project, or if you're trying to do a full, and I'm going to talk about that as well. I'm going to segue into that after this. I feel like it ain't going to work. It doesn't work like that. Everything takes time, especially in music and comedy, and even in acting. It's in like, you gotta get in, you gotta audition, hope to get the role, do the move, do the film, hopefully you get paid. Yeah, it's steps. It's steps. Everybody is just like, you know what I mean? It's very, very, it's not that easy. You know what I mean? It's a hard work and dedication. Like, you look at people who are in their 40s, just getting it, like, look at those guys from Griselda, West Side Gun, Conway, Benny. All those guys are in their 40s or just turning 40. You know what I mean? They've been doing it, and they just now getting to that level of stardom. Stuff takes time. And I feel like I hate when I hear people like, yeah, I'm gonna give myself a year to do this. If it don't pop, I'm just gonna give up. At least I try. Like, it's more than just trying. You know what I mean? It's more than just, I'm gonna give myself a year. You really gotta dedicate yourself to this craft. It's just like, I gotta dedicate time to this. This is something I really want to do. This is something I have to make it in this. I don't know too many people that are dedicated. That it's me. I mean, I got people that are like, we do this. It's me, two, Guy, Adriana, Nicole, 3. There's a bunch of people that are actually out here like, this is what we want to do. We want to make it in this. You know what I mean? Like, just because you don't see the vision, and I always talk about this, because you don't see that vision and you don't understand it. You still chasing it. Why not? Look at some of the people who, as I just stated, the whole Griselda crew, them dudes are 40. You know what I mean? Doing it. Took them a while to get there. And I tell people, sometimes people get a late start in life. Sometimes people just, circumstances out of your control happens. Circumstances happen. I ain't talking about the person that pissed off their money and chose to do other stuff in life, get in trouble, have kids, do all kind of extra stuff that blocks. Then you're like, all right, cool. Then you're like, yo, man, why you here, man? Life happens, bro. Stuff that you can control. If it ain't medical or financial or some stuff that like literally that was out of your control, get it. You know what I mean? Like, life happened, person got sick, parents got sick, yada, yada, yada happened. I had to step back and work to provide for this person, and I couldn't focus on that. Now I'm just getting back on track. God gave me the outlet to do it now. I'm gonna go full force. I respect that. I don't respect the people that all through their 20s partying, turning up, and you're like, man, why you ain't doing? Those people. Those are the folk I don't mess with. And now you like trying to get on and do it like, yo, man, listen, man, I don't know, man. I think I'm there too. You know what I mean? I don't like those people. I don't like those kind of people. And I just feel like you can't do it. You can't just, like I said in a previous video, if you expect music and comedy, you got to be in the mix. You got to be at these comedy clubs, even if you're not doing comedy, even if you're not on stage that night. Go. Tony Baker and them, Tony Baker on their podcast, Daddy Issues, is Tony Baker, Keon Polley, Chaz, Craig Wayne, and DC Earth. Like, yeah, man, I used to just go to the comedy club. I wasn't performing that night. I was just there. I think Tahir Morgan said it. Kept on stage. All those guys said I was just at the club working out, aka doing jokes, working out jokes. Not like what you know what I mean. But anyway, but it's like that. It's like even with music, even if you're not going, you could go to an open mic all summer long. Every day. You're at every open mic. If they got Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday open mics, you at every one of those open mics every day. Every open mic you're there. I'm going to every last one of them. All summer. To the point where like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sick of going open mic. I remember me and years ago, me and Nicole had a conversation like, man, I'm tired of doing these open mics. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, but me, I'm like, I understand, but I still feel we gotta go because I wouldn't think like you gotta keep going to them because you never know what opportunities may arise. You know what I mean? You never know what opportunity may arise. And I'm gonna get to that. And get to that too. But going back to just the music part and the recording process, I said this had a conversation. I was like, before I got on here, I'm like, if you're doing music, I used to think like this. I was just doing projects. And then I heard Russ say something about like, yo, just do singles, then blah, blah, blah project. I feel like this. If you're watching this and you're doing music, you're just trying to figure out if you want to put out an album or a single, do singles. But I take that back. Record 5 songs. Record 5 songs. Why? With the 5 songs, pick 2. Pick one to be the single. One to be the single, and the second one to be the next song. So that's 2 songs you had. Right? Now, what do you do with the other songs? What do you do with the other 3 songs? I tell you, keep those in the tuck. Because if one of those, because if that first song takes off and it goes viral, it goes stupid viral, then you back doing with the second song. Boom. The second song goes off. Boom. Now those 2 songs, put those back on that project. Now you got to put them back on the 5 songs you got. Now you got a whole EP. Because people are like, yo, what a project. At some point, people are like, yo, what project? I mean, now you got 2 singles out. You're pushing these 2 songs. Now you want a project. Boom, project. There you go. That's free game right there. That's free game right there. Most people would charge you for that kind of game. I'm giving it away for free. I'm giving it away for free. But I just look at it like that, man. I just look at it like that. Like, Don't let people tell you. Don't let people give you a time limit on your success or how you gonna make it. Don't let people do that, because I feel like people that do that, they don't believe that you can make it, and they give you a year because they think you're gonna fail. But when you make it in a year, then what they gonna do? Oh, man, I can't believe you made it, man. You really did make it. You really did make it. You damn right I did. I'm gonna fail. You wanted me to fail, huh? Hey, Juvenile, you want me to fail, huh? You thought I wasn't gonna make it, huh? You know what I mean? Like it like that. But going back to opportunity, switching gears, I'm gonna get downtime. When opportunity is not coming in. What happens when that opportunity stops coming in? What do you do? Do you stop working? Music-wise, whether it's comedy, acting, music. Because that's the entertainment field. When gigs not coming in, especially if you're an actor, I feel like if you're not doing it, if acting gigs ain't coming in, write scripts. Continue to write scripts. Write your own film. I mean, if you can afford your own crew, hire your own cast and crew. I mean, like, yo, even beyond that, like me and Saint talking about, like, yo, can't pay you, but I can feed you. I can feed you. Feeding people are just as good as money at sometimes. At least I get a free meal out of these guys. You take care of me food-wise. You ain't gotta be no top of the line. It ain't gotta be like no TGI Fridays, none of that, no steakhouses or nothing like TGI Fridays. But you know what I'm saying. It ain't gotta be nothing fancy. You know what I mean? But that would be cool. I mean, if you take us to a nice decent spot, like it ain't no McDonald's or nothing, like, you know what I mean, no Burger King, McDonald's, like, yo, get what you can afford. Get what you can afford. If you do, especially if it's not like a big production. If it's like 3, 4 people, or 2 people, all right, cool. Let's go to TGI Fridays. Let's go to Wingstop. Whatever you can afford at that time. But then again, I would think you would have money set back for that moment. Write that script. Music-wise, comedy-wise, all right, cool. Write jokes. Go back to the open mics. Work out your jokes. So when the big opportunity come back, like, yo, we got so doing a comedy show and he needs an opener. Can you do it? They already got your jokes worked out. Music-wise, right now, I'm in a drought. Got music. I'm steady writing music. I got songs for days. Like, I was talking to Altitude like a few weeks ago, like, you're gonna do another project? Like, oh no, I ain't doing another project for a minute. But I got about 9 songs already. Roughly 9. I say about. I'll give myself about 7. I got like 6 recorded. You know what I mean? Other like that piece together, like not fully done. Like, you know, I got like, you know, I got recorded, ready to get sent off. I got like 5. You know what I mean? Because I just sent off 1, 2. 1 is out now. Sent off. I got like 3, 4 more. But you know, I got stuff ready to go. You know what I mean? So we cool. I'm not like, I got the material. I just gotta put it out. While I got that, I'm writing. You know what I mean? So, and I already got a set. I got a 15-minute set, a 45-minute set. So if somebody say, yo, Junior, I need you on the show, man. You got a set? Can you do this? Like, yeah, I already got my set locked and loaded. What you got? What you need? I'm already ready to go. I ain't gotta think like what I want to do. I ain't gotta call my engineer. Yo, can you make me a performance track? I got my set list. Ready to go. Just tell me when the show is. Well, I got some opportunity not coming in. Stay creating, stay working. Stay stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's all I'm saying. Give me y'all, man. That's all I'm telling y'all. I'm going to cover this last topic. I think I covered it. I think I already covered the topic. I'm not going to cover it. I think I already did that. But that's about it, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Jones Street Radio. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about next week. Always down for the topics. I'm always down for the comments. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, share it with everybody. And I'm out.